Alright then, guys, know the face, know the name. Yeah, it's Kingz RK right here, right now.
And Recksz RKA right here.
Yeah, this is an audio speech. It's been fuck knows how long since we've done one of these, man.
Pretty long time.
Ages, man. Like, how many years?
Couple years, man.
Bruh.
Since Northampton times.
Yeah, and that was like, we lived in country in UK in like 2017-ish time, so like that was like easily what we're in now, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 years ago. That shit, time flies. So, you know,
honest, we're back.
Yeah,
we're back.
We're here again doing this shit, man, live and direct, as some people might say. but yeah, man, this basically subject is going to be about fake red pill guys, man. Like, I mean,
funny. Okay.
I mean, I've been hearing a lot of this stuff, you know, float about on the internet regarding you know, relationship advice and all this other stuff that people seem to need to have all the time nowadays. Like, it's real amazing to me that we even are in a time where we actually need relationship advice like that. Like, as if relationship is the hardest thing on earth, since that we're trying to resurrect Jesus Christ out of the caves or something.
Right.
Or relationships are the hardest thing on earth, like as if we're trying to turn water to wine or some kind of shit like that, when relationships are pretty much easy. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi, and some Michael Jackson voice shit. Like, it's not hard. Not that I'm the most perfectest guy and I've got all the women off the camera and all the kind of stuff, because I'm not one of those kind of guys to begin with anyway. But I mean, just to understand people, just for people to people skills, and just for the basics, it's not difficult. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into the so-called, you know, red pill content per se. I'm not going to go into too much detail, and I'm not going to, you know, say too much outlandish stuff, because this is for the, you know, the YouTube. This is for the various other social media pages and different sites it's going to be on. So, you know, you don't need to copyright us, or you don't need to flag us, nothing like that, because it's not going to be nothing too deep. But some, you know, points are going to be raised here, man. So yeah, I'm going to get into this shit because I find it really, really ridiculous.
Has to be addressed, man.
It does. Like, not in the fact, well, not with the guys and the people that's actually doing the work and, you know, putting out the right messages and doing the right thing. I've got nothing to say to the guys like that. Not at all. But I'm mainly talking about the guys that
we're basically talking about the fake ones, the ones that contradict themselves as well a lot. You know, they will say one thing, yeah, and then their actions will be something else.
Right.
Or, you know, they'll be saying certain things out of emotions, not because that's what they live by and because it's the truth and because this is how it should be. They're only doing that because they may be hurt or something like that. But, you know, since this is King's topic, I'm going to let him take off.
Exactly, man. So, you know, Recksz more or less hit the nail right on the head from how we're going to start it off. You know, so we're mainly going in those guys, man, those outlandish guys that off the camera seem to be struggling and having a bad time with this whole shit, man. Because I've noticed it, man. Like, the way that these guys talk about women, because we're mainly speaking about from the, you know, the man perspective. Because obviously we guys, we ain't Transformers. So, like, yeah, they seem to be struggling, man, when it comes to the subject of women and relationships and stuff like that. And I don't see the drama. I don't see the struggle. I don't see it. Like, it's simple. I've said it on a little 1 minute previous, you know, video before on the page, so you can go check that out. But obviously, I'm going to expand on that subject. I'm going to expand on it. You literally just accept the woman that you're dealing with for what she is when you meet her. You've not heard of it. You don't understand the basics. You don't understand getting to know somebody, finding, you know, out what somebody's like and what they're into, allowing them to speak, allowing them to show themselves and all that sort of stuff there, and then you just taking them how they are when you meet. It's not hard. Like, you see these guys all coming in with all the strategies behind this and all the science behind it and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, some information's cool, some relevant, man, but it's just over the top, man. I'm seeing guys go deep, man, every single day, hammer on the subject. Women this, women that, watch out for that, pair bonding this and that and that. Like, it's ridiculous in this piece, man. I'm like, wow, look at these guys, man. As Recksz said, you don't know which one's been hurt by a woman. And we don't know which one's actually just trying to spread awareness.
Because all this is, we're just trying to understand women from a male perspective. That's why we're so-called red pill, because we're trying to, like, recreate ourselves and become a new type of man now, instead of this simpy type of man. We're trying to understand women, how they're naturally like, their female nature ways and stuff like that. But, you know, and as men, we're trying to be actual men, not like these simpy type of Will Smith characters you see.
And the thing is, let me just interject there, a lot of the stuff, like, we don't really go by those so-called alpha terms, all that kind of terms over here. Like we don't like them. It's played out completely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just old school with it. We just talk about, is a guy a real nigga or not? Is he a normal man or not? Is he on point or not? Is he certified or not? That's how I like to talk about and describe when I'm talking about guys. Fuck with this alpha, beta, or this shit, because more time, like I've said before, man, off the cameras, you guys ain't living like this. A lot of you guys ain't living like this. A lot of you men are just coming on with this talk, coming on with this look out for this, look out for that. What other things I mentioned before previously? Pair bond this. Women do this, women do that. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
Women do this, women do that. Brittany Renner this one does that. But anyway, off the cameras, you men are trying to turn hoes into housewife, like willingly.
Yeah.
Like off the cameras, you lot are going for the foolish girls. Off the cameras, you lot are going for the girls who you shouldn't even be dealing with in the beginning, that are just dickhead people. I told you, when it comes to women and stuff like that, and comes to people in life, but deaf women, I just judge them for who they are as people when they come next to me. It's another human being.
Yeah.
She does, she uses the bathroom the same as me. She has to follow a hygiene procedure. A bit more than me, of course, because she got self-cleaning, sexual organ. But she has to do a lot of the same things that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
So why a man just overcomplicating this thing like it's a maths problem? You know what I'm saying? You man are all going through this, jumping on the Kevin Samuels bandwagon, and it's a lot of information is real. And it's real talk, you can learn from it. But it's just pathetic how people are taking it so deep, like it's so hard, because that's how you knew, and that's how you know, how like a lot of guys nowadays must be really just weak, simp, washed out man. You must be really weak if you need this shit, man. On the 24/7, like, don't get it twisted. We learn from things too, but like every single day, every single second, and then you get the information and the answers, and you lot still don't get it. All the courses and all the things available and all the different teachers and coaches, and niggas still don't understand yet how to do it. He's still a simp. That's what I'm saying. Most time, like, you can't run from who you are, and like, you can't deny it. If you're a pussy, and if you're a pussy, that's who you're always gonna be. I mean, yeah, you may be able to get a bit better, but then you're gonna get put to the test in this life. That's what it's about. So if you're a pussy old guy, you will always be more time a pussy old guy. So it don't matter what information you take in, what you learn, what coach you subscribe to, what you gain from it, you're still going to be a pussy. So just because a so-called man is red-pilled, or a so-called, whatever he wants to, whatever awareness he subscribes to, alpha male,
guy.
Mr. Frame, and all this talk, he's still washed.
Man, a lot of these guys, man, they're always they're bitch type of boys, man. Because every time I see them on their platform, they're always complaining. They're not even just spreading truth. They're moaning, they're bitching about these type of women. But I think it's because as well, they've been rejected by a lot of these women, and if they had the chance to get them, they would take them.
Exactly.
And they would throw their whole page away and say, you know what, fuck this red pill alpha male type of life now. You know what, I got the woman.
Exactly.
You know what? That's why we can see.
Same thing goes with marriage too. Right. Like, a lot of you guys want to be married guys. A lot of you guys want that, woman wearing the white dress, you're wearing the suit.
You wish you was
and
Will
you
Smith.
wish you was that. A lot of you men want that. For me personally, I don't care about it unless I meet a woman that I can work with and that I fuck with on that level, and she proves herself and shows me, you know what I'm saying, that she's that type of person. Other than that, and obviously I don't really subscribe to the whole legal marriage thing anyway, but that's another subject in itself. But ultimately, if I'm going to do it, that's how it's going to be. You man don't want that Prince Charming love life and shit. And if you do want that, there's nothing wrong with it.
More than the women.
Right.
But no, what the problem is? They talk about this red pill shit. At least admit and say, you know what, I want to be a simp. I want to be married. Like, I want to be in love and that. I want to do everything in my power to make her happy. But don't come on these platforms talk about red pill this, red pill that, red pill this, and you guys are doing weird things like going on other people's dates and recording them. And you want to touch on that? Yeah,
man. I mean, I saw that when I was scrolling through the gram, man.
I saw the same name, so we don't.
What's his name? Red Pill Philosophy. I don't know who he is, but some guy. They were the same, man. But yeah, apparently he took the so-called red pill to such a heart, such a degree off this camera that the man found himself in the middle of Manhattan somewhere, watching another man's date with a woman talking about, she gonna do this, and she's gonna do that, and he's paying all this amount of money for her, and this and that and that. And the Bible of the pill says we shouldn't even treat women that way. Let me tell you something, Personally, I'm not a guy who does dates like that, but I've done them before. There's nothing wrong with going out with a girl, and spending a bit of money and doing a bit of things.
There's nothing wrong
At
with
the end
it,
of the day, remember, we're out here on a date, innit? We're going out. What's wrong with you niggas? Like, you niggas think
They
that,
take
like,
it too literal.
what do you
like,
think this is?
Red pill men only. Like, yo,
The
man.
whole premise of that message is not to be a dickhead in life and a dickhead for girls. Just treat them like normal people. If you can see that the woman's trying to take advantage of you and trying to mess up certain things for you and trying to destroy your life and trying to bring some problems and issues, don't you exclude and get rid of individuals like that in general?
Yeah.
So then, wait, if you can't do it for she, how the hell you do it for anybody else in your life? Like,
Exactly.
You guys are funny, but anyway, he found himself taking pictures of another man's date, and he was saying all kind of crazy stuff in the caption video. Like, it was nuts. I was like, wow.
Even like them crazy women that follow you, their exes on dates and stuff like that, man. It's not even your business, man. You just put the knowledge out there, and it's up to these guys and you know, to follow your advice, follow your information, and that's it. Don't actually go out there recording people and stuff like that, man. It's a little bit weird now, because you guys sound like you're jealous or you're upset because he's on a date and, you know, and they're together, and you're like, you know, look at them, I'm gonna record them and snap them and put it up there and just take the piss and, you know, just disrespect and par everyone. Like, it doesn't go like that. As King said, man, you know, there's nothing wrong in taking women out on dates.
Exactly.
Plus, it depends if they've earned it. You never know what the woman's done. I'm not the type, you know, I like some of that red pill information, but I'm not the type to, like, you know, just like go against women. It's like, and hate women, and it's not about that. I just want to understand women, understand what I have to do, you know, as a man, and, you know, to, you know, for a woman to see me and treat me a certain way. Because, you know, we don't want to be disrespected. We want to be seen as like we're the men and be the man, even for ourselves.
Right.
But yeah, like, it's just crazy how, you know, these guys are just doing this to women and, you know, just saying fuck them, and it's not about that, man. It's really not about that, man. Seriously, come on, man. Come on, like, a woman can earn it. She can earn it. She can get, like, you know, some money if you've earned it.
She can get good
It
treatment.
depends. It just depends, man. Every man will offer a different reward depending on the woman.
And
what she
every
does.
man's got different tastes because we're all
Exactly.
different people.
Exactly.
I might like fat girls. You might not. I might like whores.
Yeah.
You might not. I might like girls that are a bit younger than me. You might not. You might like old women. I might not.
That's it.
We're different people.
Yeah.
We dress different ways, have different mindsets, different mentalities, have a different image. We're different people in general. So, like, what the fuck? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, you man in turning into paparazzi like Lady Gaga's tune in there. Paparazzi. Like, you man are weirdos.
Yeah.
Like, it's just freaks. All in the name of so-called red pill. We're this foolish. See, this is why I don't like when these kind of terms and these sort of things come out into the mainstream and come, you know, out there in the public like that, because it always turns out into some nonsense. It turns out to something that was productive, something that was cool, something that was blessed.
Yeah.
Turns out into some foolishness. Every time. It's ridiculous. You know, I'm not going to hammer on too long and too hard because it's just, you man just sicken me. Most of you man just sicken me. You're just on there banging about women all day and you still don't get it right yet.
It's just become a trend, all this red pill shit. It's not even like taken seriously no more. It's just become another trend, and there's so many pages out there too, and everyone's saying the same shit. And, you know, you've got thousands of men in the comments saying this, yeah, man, red pill, yeah, this and that. But come on, man, we know most of you guys are lying, man. We know it's all a trend. We know it's all an act. But I take this shit seriously, man.
Put it this way: everybody that I've commented on and I've showed love to, and you know, I've addressed like that I fuck with regarding your content, you're excluded from this whole speech. It's got nothing to do with you. But I'm just speaking about the guys in general, like I said in the beginning of this video, at the intro, that
it's about the fake red pill.
Run around with this
ones.
shit all day, but I know off the camera you're struggling. I know off the camera you still ain't getting it right with girls.
Yep.
I know off the camera you're still scared to love a woman and scared to be intimate with her, because what they're trying to do, they're trying to run and avoid catching feelings, because they're the ones that get messed up and playing it. Look, these games there. See, that's what happens when a man doesn't even know himself and know what he's about.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with loving a woman and being with a girl? There's nothing. All that is natural things. It's natural emotions, a natural genetic thing inside you, in your, you know, biology. It's natural. Again, just stop being a dickhead. Most of you men all turn to dickheads. That's why you men should all stay away from women, period. And you should all be with each other or just fucking be by yourselves. In my opinion.
It's true.
You should be, as I said, on the other side with each other or by yourselves. Because you men don't need to be around no women. Because then you guys get upset, yeah, when they start acting how they act, and they start or acting up or doing certain things, or, you know, whatever they do. Oh, you know, this and that, yeah, because you know why? Because it's the man, it's the simps, it's you lot.
Exactly.
It's you lot fucking about. That's why the girl should run around how she does run around. That's why the girl should behave how she behaves and go on. Because let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Off the camera in my life, unless I've done it for trial and error reasons, they don't treat me like that. Off the camera, period. And you can ask anybody. Because I don't allow them kind of behaviors around me in my life, in my circles, in my circumference. It don't make no sense. You guys do. And then you want to be mad at the bitches. But it's you.
Yeah.
How about you don't deal with them bitches? How about we focus on not trying to get the girls? How about that? How about we focus on our own life and what the hell we're doing? I've not heard that one yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of you guys, man, you need to focus on yourself first. Like, you might, you might have not self-developed your first, gotten your, do what you have to do for yourself first. And then say, you know what, I expect this type of woman, and why are women not behaving like this and being like this and doing this? Like, you can't come on Instagram,
Put everything on the women. It's ridiculous.
yeah, and make a social media, and because you're going through problems, you're gonna be like, you know what, the woman's fault.
Another thing too, let me add on another thing. And why is it always about getting girls 24/7 too? Like, what are you man doing in your own life though? Like, why is it always about
red
the
pill
bitches?
and woman? Yeah, exactly.
Like, what are niggas doing? Are we not talking about getting this money? Are we not talking about getting this grind on? Are we not talking about, building in other different ways and different stuff? Like, what are we on though? Like, what are we on? Like, I've never heard of it. That's why I'm glad, like, I was raised the way I was raised, and I was taught by the people I was taught by growing up.
Yeah, because
it's never about girls when I was growing up.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, it's about your life first, about what you're doing.
It's not.
If the girls come along and they're there, cool. If they're not there, cool. Who gives a shit about the women? Seriously. We see them when we see them. We deal with them when we deal with them.
Exactly.
And I'm never going to be no dickhead with no woman. It's just not going to happen. Everything I do is either because I want to do it for a woman, I'm trying something new, I'm going through a new experience, or it's just something different. Other than that, I got my standards and my, ways of doing things and my ways of being and so on and so forth. And that's how we stick to it and that's how we stay. Like, you man put too much emphasis on what women are saying and what women are doing and thinking too. I don't give a fuck what they feel. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't give a fuck what their opinions are. Last time I checked, this is my life. I care about what you're saying if you're contributing to my life. Now we are interested in what the hell you're talking about. You guys, though, women are doing this, women are doing that. Women, what does it say? Nature this. Women are on that. Oh my God, watch for the women because the women are so dangerous. Yeah, granted, it can be true.
Every single thing
but
they do.
Why are you being a dickhead to even allow the behaviors to take place? Yeah, you guys are crazy.
As I say, man, like even these guys, man, they talk about the women, but wait, let's talk about themselves. Let's talk about these guys. They don't. These guys don't even want to unite properly. Like, they will take like your quotes and they won't give you no credit.
Talk about that.
So alright, I made a quote like I don't know how long ago, but I made a quote and I forgot exactly what I said. But one of these red pill pages, since they all got the same names, I really can't remember what page it's called. Anyway, it took my quote and I didn't get no credit. It cropped out my name and it just had the quote. So I was like, what the fuck? And
That's
I told Kingz
shit.
and I was like, what the fuck? See, even something small like that, it's like it just shows your character. It just shows that you're a piece of shit. And you seem snaky. Even from that, and me and Kingz, we're not just chatting out our arse. We've seen it from experience.
Real life.
A guy can do one thing and he will be snaky. One little thing, even if it seems, it's not that deep, it's not a big issue, but it is. It creates a bigger issue later on in the future. Like,
but apparently,
Yeah.
you guys are so-called red pills.
Red pills, yeah.
Yeah, know things, but still playing games. Yeah, same thing.
You don't just cuss women and disrespect women and say you're red pill. It doesn't go like that, man.
Or just be scared, as I said, to deal with women and get close to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What? Because you're red pilled. No, I always let them close.
Yeah, focus on yourself, guys. Like, it's not about that, man. Come on, like we want to interact with women too, but it's not completely just you and forget women. F them. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you man just sound gay. We're not gay, man. There's a difference. We're like, we're doing.
We just don't want no games.
Right. That's it.
Just like what should you when you? As I said, like I don't even deal with half the girls that you guys fantasize about in person. I've got my own criteria and my own shit about ones I like and what I like from them.
Yeah.
And it's nothing to do with what you man say and what you man are on, because you man are on some foolishness when it comes to picking women, man.
And if you don't like these type of women, don't go for them.
Yeah,
it's
not hard.
simple. Turn the other way. If you're out there looking for women, turn the other way. You don't like this one because of this, don't go for her. Go for this type. Go for that type. And sometimes you are what you
attract.
Right. You are what you attract.
Yeah.
It goes like that. And most of you men are you're bitches and that you cry and you
washed
moan.
up. I've heard the stories.
You come on the cameras.
I've heard
you
the
cry
stories.
again.
I've heard them.
Right.
I've heard them.
You cry, you bitch, you moan, and come on, man, you're rubbish. you're trash, and that's how the women are gonna see you, man.
Facts.
And they might have their good reasons. They will be like, you know, I left this guy because he was like this, and then we will see, you know, we will speculate that and see, and we'll be like, oh wait, you know what, she's right.
Right.
The women ain't always lying, you know, and always wrong. They're
Right.
always chatting shit. And I know what dickheads are gonna say. Okay, you're simps. These
Here we
guys
go.
are simps. What? You're gonna say that?
You can call me what you want to call me, man. Let me tell you something, because off the cameras, I don't get violated by girls. So
Nah, you guys do.
you
Though.
do, yeah. Because you guys come with all these stories, and half the stories and half the things that you guys have experienced have never ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Not because I'm Superman, because I don't put myself in them situations to begin with.
Exactly.
So them things are nonsense, because I know who the fuck I am, and I'm not going to tolerate that shit at all. Because it will just probably turn violent if I'm around a chick doing half the shit she done to me that you guys do to you.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. I don't know how you guys tolerate that. You're red pilled, but at the same time you tolerate bullshit. You tolerate nonsense from a woman, and then you might come online and then you bitch about it. Yeah, man. What does he say? Yeah, alpha male up, man. We're winning, man. Yeah, man. We're red pill, man. Like, move, man. You guys sound really ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's
come on,
disgusting.
man. You can't do that, man. You come off the internet and you know you're a different person. You might not do none of this red pill shit.
Yeah. Because I'm going to sign out with this.
I can't stand them ones, man. I can't stand them type of man there, man.
Likewise. Because I'm going to sign out with this, alright? Because I'm not going to go too much on this subject. Well, we 21 minutes in. Because I just don't see the point in talking about these jokers for too long. Because like, it's just absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we've covered most points, yeah.
I've always been, you know, in general, I've always had a decent relationship with girls. No matter what background they're from or what they're into, man. Whether they're 9-to-5 girls, whether they're whores, whether they're street girls, whether they're, you know, whatever they're into. Like, the ones that I deal with, family, friend, I've always had a decent relationship with them. Because again, I accept them from who they are and what they are as people. I understand what type of people they are because I've already analysed what the fuck they are. And we just take it from there. And I've got my standards and my boundaries and my things that I like and things I don't like. And it's what we stick to. So my relationships with women never really been bad per se. Of course, I've done a couple different things to see what it's like to do with the girls that you guys try to go for. I've tried it because, you know, you got to try the monogamy relationships. You got to try all the different things to see what it's like. Because I'm one of them people, I'm not scared of life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to make experiences and do different things. And I didn't like none of it, to be honest with you. Not that it's a bad thing, it's because I've not met the one where I thought, all right, cool, she's worth that, or she can get that, or she can get this. So yeah, like, you know, signing out with it is like, yeah, you guys, a lot of men are jokers. A lot of you men some clowns. And I know off cameras, man, you men are struggling. You guys are having it hard. You're just upset. You're moaning that your marriage life didn't work. You're upset, you're moaning that your girls on TikTok are not replying to you. You're upset, you're moaning that you're not getting the, you know, right responses that you want from all the women that you say to avoid. That's all it really is. And I get it, because this so-called red pill is more than just life. Or should I say more than just women. It's about life. So, like, you guys seem to be really, really suffering over there, man. And, you know, my heart goes out to you guys. Well, what's left of it, because I already got one. But it goes out to you guys, and I really do wish you guys the best of luck, because you are going to fucking need it. Because this is how you guys are going on nowadays, running up and down like how you men are running up and down. You guys ain't gonna get very far at all. You feel me? So yeah, you guys are just some losers, man. But obviously the guys I do fuck with, man, old type Mr. Goodbread, old type Alpha Villains, old type Dr. BOA. They're just a few to name. There's a few others, King Dre. There's a few others that I like, you know, that are spreading the right message. Then yeah, them men are cool, you know, because we learn from everything, anybody, anywhere. But there's certain men, as I said, that are bitter.
We're mainly talking about like these Instagram pages that they, you know,
they're bitter.
They have their little Instagram pages and they just post bare shit and chat bare shit. That's what I'm trying to say, man. But I want to say as well, like, you know, you gotta. It all starts within yourself first. Like, forget the women at the moment. Like, just focus on yourself at the moment. Be the best you can. Honestly, that's all it's about. Be the best you can. Facts. Be the best man. Know you're doing all these things, because obviously a woman, she may have to reach a certain requirement, but make sure you are too, man. The woman, it's not just about all the woman, what the woman's doing. You know,
another thing. I literally just got a DM from one nigga, yeah. You alpha guys or you red pill guys, whatever the fuck you guys are, you need to stop chasing this fucking clout and fame shit.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, are you guys actually about the message and you're about this thing, or are you just trying to get famous of it because you remember unsuccessful rappers, or you remember unsuccessful life coaches, or whatever the hell you want it to be? Because seriously, it's just pathetic. Like, one guy messaged me, now I ain't gonna say his name, talking about, oh, you know, make sure you double tap my message, bros, and make sure you watch it.
I had one
you like it and all that, because for the strong algorithm on YouTube, I wish I would do that. I wish I would say to somebody on my DMs and stuff like that. Not to say you can't share your content. If that's you, but I don't do that. So, stuff like, yeah, man, can you watch my latest tune or watch Rex's latest thing, please, man, because we need them likes. Nah, man, we just post our shit organically, and whoever likes it and follows it, follows it. Whoever's into it, into it. Whoever ain't, ain't. That's what I'm saying. You guys ain't even genuine about your stuff, and that's how we know half you man ain't even genuine off this camera. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about.
Let me say, look, man. As I said, let me just finish it all off quick. Focus, you know, inwards. Focus on yourself, and you'll get a certain type of woman you want. That's all I can say, man. You'll get a certain type of woman you want, and if you don't like them, forget them. Continue with you. That's it. I'm sure one will come along, man. And if they don't, who gives a fuck? Who cares?
It's not about them anyway.
Forward, yeah.
It's not about them. This is your life.
Isn't it?
So
You guys talk about the women more than yourselves, man.
Facts.
You talk about them a lot. Come on, man. That's all I can say, though, man.
Right,
Agadan outer.
Signing
That's all
out.
I can say.
Signing out.